Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another FGO video, and today I'm going to react to the new servant that has come out, Koyanskaya of Darkness, and everything related to her, the TVCM, all that stuff. Okay, before we start, Happy New Year 2022 to each and every one of you. When I'm recording this, it's currently New Year here, and yeah, I can't wait to see what more new FGO is going to bring to us, in 2022. And this is the start, Koyanskaya of Darkness. We're starting with this. So yeah, let's react to her and everything related to her. All that has come out, and there's another thing that I know FGO is doing, a pity system, which I feel like it's pretty useless for F2P players. Like, I think 300 pulls, 330 pulls, if you include that 11 one extra pull that you get for free, that means 300 pulls or 900 SQs for an F, and that it also does not carry on. It's only for one banner. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. It gets reset at every banner. I think that's how it's going to go, as far as I can see everyone talking about. I feel like this is a very I think this is like a pity system for whales, not for F2P players, and everything will be the same for us F2P players. We'll just have to rely on luck. Like, the pity system is non-existent for us unless and until we save for, I don't know, a year or something to get 900 quartz. So yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see, but at least we got something, I guess. That's yeah. So yeah, let's get started with Koyanskaya's of Darkness. Her okay, first I'm going to react to the TVCM, then I'm going to react to her servant demonstration, then I'm going to watch her skills and noble phantasms, all that stuff I'm going to do one by one. So all right, first I'm going to start the TVCM. I'm going to watch it, then I'll talk about it a little bit. All the videos that I'll be using in these reactions will have their links in the description box if you've not checked it out, and you want to watch the original ones, you can click on it. So yeah, let's get started. So all right, Fate Grand Order TVCM 2022. Okay, this one, let's okay. Oh, this is this thing. Okay, wait, what the? Right, okay, just a sec. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, okay, I can understand what this is. This is like, those TVCMs that you get every new year. One TVCM that you get. I think the previous year we had Muramasa in it. Yeah, Muramasa in it, and this year is Koyanskaya. Like that TVCM. This is we see Napoleon here. Queen Shi Wang, Arjun Altar, Karna, that fighting scene between Karna and Arjuna, Orion, Marsh. Now here's the thing. I've the thing that Marsh is holding, the shield with a gun, that looks cool, and I've seen this before as well. In that Lost Belt opening that came out. That's the first time that I saw this thing, and it looked so cool. And I don't know, probably we're going to get like a spirit origin change of Marsh or something, just like how she in the beginning was a 3-star servant. She changed to a 4-star servant. So maybe we're going to get some kind of change there, or maybe it will be like another battle suit, just like the Ortinax. It can either be either of that. I'm not sure if this has been already implemented in JP, because I don't know. I'm not so that much up to date with JP, so I'm not sure if it has already been implemented. Then then let me know in the comment section, because I have no idea. If it has not, and been implemented, then this is just my guess. It's either going to be a new battle suit like the Ortinax, or maybe her spirit origin will change actually. So yeah, okay, it looks very cool, like a shield with a gun. Like, what the hell is that? My god. Oh, okay, and then in the end we see Ritska and Castoria standing, and then we see, I think this is Koyanskaya of Darkness. Her design is very cool. I love her design. My god, wait, she has 1 2 3 4 5 6 years. Wait, why does she have 6 years? What the? She has 6 years. Okay. Honestly speaking, I think I've never seen a character with 6 years before, even in anime. Yeah, I don't think so. Or maybe those are tails. No, these are ears. These are not tails. Anyways, I'll stop thinking about it. Alright, I can see the tails now. Those are definitely not tails. Those are ears. She has tails behind her. I can see that now. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tails. Or is it? Or more are hidden. I'm not sure. But the ones which are visible on screen are 5 tails. Anyways, maybe there are more. Maybe it's just not being properly being seen because of the angle. But all right, so that was the TVCM, the first banner of 2022 JP Koyanskaya of Darkness. Now I'm going to watch her servant demonstration. It's just as I said, like, you know, all the links to the videos I'm going to be using will be in the description box. You can check them out. So here we go. Koyanskaya of Darkness foreigner demonstration. Start. Yeah, she has 5 tails. Wow, her character design is insane. I love her character design. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's see a noble phantom. First time watching it. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Is that the fox? My god! How much damage did she... Wait, what? Without any class advantage, 200,000 damage? That's quite a lot, isn't it? Alright. The blood is splitting everywhere, my god. My god, this is flashy. She's continuously debuffing the characters, the enemies. So she uses blood and meteors and lasers. My god. She's okay. Okay, let's see arts. Okay, this one we've already seen. Wow. Wow. Okay. She's... Oh my god, I love this attack. This one where she basically brings down the meteors. And this one where when she slaps the enemy. Oh boy. Wow.
世界の終わりをご所望ですのね。平らげて、なぶって。
Wow, I'm really liking this. This is... Alright, let's see that. Oh my god, what's with that? Whoa, that's that expression. That's an evil expression. Okay, 5 eyes. I saw that. So obviously she has not been able to gain all the 9 tails. So this means she has been able to gain 5 tails, I guess. Wow, okay, this... yeah. The animation is impactful, I like it. And so her attacks continuously debuffs the enemies. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's continuously debuffing the enemy. What the?
私自らが出てみましたが、信者たちを使わないというのは神として物足りませんね。
I think that's the end. What's happening? Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. Okay, so my god, okay, so that portion really surprised me. With the debuffs, she was able to deal 15k damage using only debuffs of I'm guessing curse and burn. I've never seen anyone deal that much damage. Like usually I'm accustomed to 1000 damage using burn or curse. Sometimes when it piles up on top of another, maybe 2000, maximum 2500, something like that. Like, so she was able to pile up so much curse burn that wow, it actually damaged 15k of the health of the enemy. That's impressive, my god. Okay, alright, so my opinion, my impressions. First of all, I love the character design. This is one of the greatest character designs. My god, I always loved the demon fox type of the character design this is. And obviously we can see she has gained 5 tails, I think, and not 9. Like if she gains 9 tails, I don't know what's going to happen. Most probably she'll become the strongest being. I need to listen to her lore again. Like I'm talking about the original Tamamo's lore, because I feel like I've forgotten. Like I read before that something was going to happen if she is able to gain all the 9 tails, and I don't remember what it is. But anyways, we can see she has 5 tails now. It's actually the funny thing is she has more years than her tails. Like I don't know, but yeah, okay, anyways, so her animations, okay, it's very impactful, obviously. I love those ones which are the one where she summons the meteors, and there's another one where she kind of uses her hands to slash 2 times. There's another one which is also kind of nice, where she basically uses her blood. Is that her blood or something like that, I'm guessing? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Yeah. And the extra effect of the blood kind of splattering around, it's very, I have to say, it's something that I really liked here. like just basically like like not killing but attacking the enemies, and blood is just splattering around everywhere, and it's also falling on the ground, I think. And yeah, so these three attacks I really liked. And the other one where she becomes like a kind of like a fox form, takes fox form, and kind of attacks the enemy, that's also good. And all the attacks are good, and it's very impactful, very flashy, with so much color, red, basically red, orange, yellow, all these colors are just splashing around everywhere on the screen. And yeah, her extra attack is also quite nice, where she kind of uses a beam kind of thing to attack the enemy. Now here's one thing, I don't know if this was based because of the buffs or not, but she was able to deal quite a lot of damage even without any class advantage. Now I'm going to see what her skills are, and I'm guessing I'll be able to realize whether like how much damage she can actually deal with her skills, and with proper support. I'm sure I'll be able to understand that after I see the skills. But yeah, and another thing, as I said, like obviously I think she's like one of those characters who continuously debuffs the enemy. Like I was seeing, like every attack she was attacking, the enemy was getting debuffed on top of another, one on top of the another, like every attack. So I'm guessing like I've never really paid much attention to the debuffs before, because like as I said, like debuffs usually kind of works for like 1000, maximum 2000, like enemy health, while the enemy has like, I don't know, like 100,000 health. Like what will 1000 like taking away 1000 health even do to that? So I never usually paid much attention to the debuffs, like poison, curse, all that stuff, burn. But if it is something like this, then I think it will be quite the game changer. Not game changer, but I mean, like if you can probably win battles which you might lose. Like for example, like you need that a little bit amount, like like 10,000 health is left, and your enemies, your allies are just dying all. So like like that you'll die this turn, but like as soon as you finish attacking, it takes away 15,000 health, just like we saw in this video, and you win the match. Like you basically win by a hair's breadth. Is that a word? Hair's breadth? Yeah. So like that'll help, like if you're able to do that. So I'm guessing she's that type of a character, which is interesting, like then maybe people will start paying more attention to the debuffs from now here onwards. So yeah, we'll see. And yeah, that was great. I liked it, and as I said, like I love her character design the most. It's amazing. And she also has like a little ring of fire with, I'm not sure what that is, hovering on top of her head. And yeah, fantastic. My god. 2023, technically this will be on in 2024, the new year in NA. But still, like so many servants, like I don't know. What am I going to do? Like for F2 players, this is, we have to make some choices, I guess. But yeah, okay, anyways, that was Koyanskaya of Darkness Foreigner Demonstration. Now I'm going to check out her skills and her noble phantasm, all that stuff. Now this is the first time I'm actually not using like FGO fandom to see the skills, so it might be a little bit different here, because it has still not come out on FGO fandom, the skills and everything. And after this I'll go to sleep. It's like, as I said, like it's the night, it's night here, and after this, after editing and like uploading this, I'll go to sleep, so I won't have time. So I'm kind of doing like went to a different site, and I'm not different site, but I'm basically reading this off Reddit. So it might be a little bit different, the way I usually like read the skills. But yeah, okay, anyways, so okay, no, first of all, let me check her Ascension arts first. All right, this is her first Ascension art. Oh, this is the usual dress that she wears, isn't it? The dress she wears in the Lost Bells. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first Ascension. Nothing much to say about this because we're very accustomed to this dress. She always wears this, you know, with the little hat, the pinkish setup, dress up, you know, with white, white suit. Is that a suit? Yeah, white skirt with stockings. Oh no, are those leggings? I'm not sure. And a pink heels, pink ribbon, glasses. And yeah, usual Koyanskaya we're accustomed to in the Norse belt. Nothing much to talk about this. Okay, let's go to the next one. Whoa, what the hell is this? What the? Is that a whip? Wait, she has a whip? Wait, so... Okay. Oh, wait, maybe... I don't know, maybe will her attacks change in the second Ascension then? Because she has a whip, I don't know. Anyways, I'll check that out later on if her attacks do change or not. But yeah, okay, this Ascension art. She has a hat and I think this is like a this is a kimono, isn't it? Not the, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. The dress that she's wearing. No, it's not a kimono because I can see that there's a skirt. What is that? What is that dress she's wearing? I don't know the name of the dress. It does look like a kimono, you know, like it starts from here and the sleeves are long. Kind of looks like a kimono. But I don't know, like I can see there's a skirt here, so obviously that's not a kimono. Okay, I'm not sure, but interesting choice of design for her dress. Like this is like a striped, you know, the hand section, the sleeves, is black and white striped with a red color on the sleeves and the other part, and then there's like a black mini skirt. Oh, okay, this is quite a peculiar design. Her hat is also very fancy, I can see. And obviously she has a whip on her hand, so okay. All right, the next one. This is the one. This is the one that we were seeing, you know, in the demonstration. Oh my god, I love this design so much. She okay, let me count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 years. 6 years, 5 tails, and I can see on her tails there's a lot of talismans, you know, like I'm not sure if that implies something, but I just noticed that. And yeah, and I think this is maybe this is a yukata or a kimono. I'm not sure which one it is, but it is something like that, you know, with the dress starting from here and having long sleeves and long, like, you know, like the lower portion is also quite long. And you know, there's the thing that you tie in kimonos and or yukatas, that thing is there. And I can also see her hands. Yeah, it's kind of camouflaged with her dress, but if you pay attention you can also see her hands peeking out of her sleeves. It's red colored with long nails, and yeah, okay. And obviously there's like that thing hovering around her head, like a little rock or meteor kind of thing. I'm not sure if that's what she used to call down meteors or something. And yeah, her face, yeah, I also like her face, her white hair, you know, white long hair. Wow, I love this character design so much. All right, okay, the last one. Oh wait, this is a very different than this Ascension art number 4, the final Ascension art. This is a very different Ascension art, isn't it? Like, this is the second dress that she's wearing. Yeah, second Ascension art dress with the hat, you know, the pipe. Okay, I can see there are 3 animals with her. There's an owl, a tiger, and a wolf. I'm not sure if that is something related to her lore or something, but maybe it is. And she's just there, you know, like with a little pipe in her hand. And yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, like I feel like it would have been better if they used the third Ascension art as the base, you know, for the final Ascension art. Like this is the second Ascension art. They're using the second Ascension art as the base of the fourth Ascension art final, you know, art. I don't know. I think it would have been, wouldn't it have been better if they used the third Ascension art as the base of the fourth Ascension art? That I don't know. Maybe it's just my preference, because probably, as I said, you know, I like the third Ascension art a lot more. Probably that's why I would have probably liked it a little bit more if they used the third Ascension art as the base for the final Ascension art. But this is also good, you know. Yeah. Okay, these were the Ascension arts. Now let's check out the skills. And okay, as I said, I'm going to check this out from a different site that I usually use, since I'm going to go to sleep after this. And yeah, so okay, the first skill is Dominator Fox A. It applies 20 to 30%, which is obviously, like, you know, like at level 1 I'm guessing it's 20%, at level 10 it's 30%, something like that. Buster buff to the party 3 turns. Oh, party. Okay. It also charges party's NP gauge by 20 to 30%. I'm guessing 20% for level 1, 30% for level 10. Okay. Apply a 100% star weight debuff to humanoid party members. Star weight debuff. What does that mean? Just a sec. Let me check. Oh, star absorption down. Okay. For humanoid parties, you know, humanoid servants. Okay. I think that's it. So wait a minute. So it increases your buster effectiveness for all of your allies by maximum 32% for 3 turns. It also increases your NP gauge for all your allies for 30%. You know, like at level 10, obviously, and then it applies star absorption down for humanoid servants only. Okay, like in your party. I'm guessing this is like a little what do you call it, demerit that you have alongside these two. Okay, this is a good skill, isn't it? Like, increases your buster buff, buster effectiveness, and also increases your party's NP gauge. Yeah, again, like, you know, she has a buster AoE NP, and if you, I'm guessing if you pair her up with Koyanskaya of Light, you might be able to, I'm not sure, I'm not completely sure if you can NP loop her or not, but you know, maybe obviously it will be more effective, and you can, you know, like use the AoE NP more effectively, because Koyanskaya also has a lot of good buster up buffs. I'm talking about the light Koyanskaya of Light. So yeah, okay, this is a good skill. The only demerit is obviously that star absorption down, only to humanoid party members, but mostly all the servants that you have are humanoid, kind of. There are exceptions, but you know, most of them are humanoid. So yeah, that's the only demerit. Okay, the second skill, which is called Slaughtered Beast Group A. Okay, this apply a 2-stage NP overcharge buff to one party member 1 time 3 turns. 2-stage. Okay, so it's okay. So it's going to up your overcharge by 2 stages. Interesting. For one party member. Okay, you'll have to select it. Apply a trigger on buster buff to one party member 3 turns. Okay, trigger on buster card. So if you use a buster card, it'll get triggered. So what are the effects? When a buster card is used, gain 5 crit stars. Okay, apply a 20 to 30% attack buff to party members with an no, wait, is this part of that, or just a sec, let me check. I think so. I think this is part of it, isn't it? Oh my god, as I said, like I'm using a different website, so I'm kind of getting confused here. Correct me if I make some mistakes, you know. Okay, so I'm guessing this is all related to the trigger on buster card buff. So apply a 20 to 30% attack up buff to party members with unknown trait. Wait, what? Unknown? Just a sec. Oh no, to animal trait. Okay, wait. Animal trait. So wait. Okay, so I'm guessing, what are animal trait servants? Let me check. I'm not so sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. So anyways, let me just, yeah, so anyways, I'm going to, like, ignore that. So like, a specific trait, like I'm guessing that's called the animal trait or whatever. I think there is probably some translation error or something. I'm not sure, but something is going on here, which, or maybe I don't know. So okay, this one is very difficult to understand, at least for me, this skill. So what happens is it applies 200% NP overcharge buff to one party member. That's normal and simple. You select one character, it'll get that overcharge buff, and on the same target, it'll trigger on a buster card buff, which gets triggered when you use a buster card. Okay, so when the buster card is used, you're going to gain 5 crit stars and attack and defense up for animal trait targets. Oh no, to all allies. Okay, my god, I'm getting confused here. Anyways, yeah, I should have waited for the fandom site that I actually use. Like, this is really confusing me now. But anyways, like, as I said, like, I have quite a few videos I'll have to do tomorrow. So I was actually trying to do this a lot quicker because I won't be able to do this tomorrow. I should have waited. But anyways, yeah, this skill is a bit confusing. All right, so, oh, I can understand now, I think. Oh yeah, I understand now. Okay, so basically what happens is a 2-stage NP overcharge buff happens to one party member, and a trigger on buster card buff to that one party member happens, where if you use a buster card, you'll gain 5 crit stars. I think that's separate. Alongside that, there is a 20 to 30% attack buff to party members with a trait, animal trait, I think, and 20 to 30% defense buff again to all party members with that same trait, that same animal trait. So it's quite a few things that are happening here. Like, you select one character, that character will get that overcharge buff, and at the same time that character will also get the trigger on buster card buff, where if you use a buster card, you'll gain 5 crit stars, and that's something separate. Alongside that, all of your party members is going to get an attack buff and a defense buff on a particular trait. So you need to have those traded servants in your party, otherwise it won't work. Okay, I understand. I think that's what's happening here. Okay, it makes more sense now. So, okay, this is a very specific skill. That means, like, you need that specific trait in your party if you want to benefit from it. Otherwise, it won't work. I'm guessing, obviously, Koyanskaya of Light will have that trait because it is called the animal trait, I think. Like, Koyanskaya is also kind of half fox, So I'm guessing Koyanskaya of Light will also have that trait. Something like that. So, okay, interesting. Okay, that was the second skill. Okay, the third skill is called Goddess Metamorphosis Beast B. Okay, quite a few things happens here, I think. I see. Apply Ignore Invincible to self. Okay. Apply a 30 to 50% crit buff to self. Okay, apply a trigger on attack buff to self 3 turns. Okay, so what are the effects that are going to get triggered? When you attack an enemy, it applies a 300 to 500, there you go, 300 to 500 poison on enemy, 3 turns. Attack applies a 300 to 500 curse on enemy, 3 turns. Applies a 300 to 500 burn on enemies, 3 turns. My god, so that means, okay, let me see the other effects as well. Applies a 50 to 100% increased poison damage debuff on all enemies. Okay, applies a 50 to 100% increased damage curse debuff on all enemies. Applies a 50 to 100% increased burn damage debuff on all enemies. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So wait, so that means, okay, so first of all, if you use this on yourself, you know, and you attack the enemy, I'm taking the maximum threshold, 500. So it'll be there for 3 turns, and if you use that same servant to attack the enemy 4 times, if you use the same servant, it'll attack 4 times, you know, the extra attack if you include that. So basically you'll be causing 1500 into 4, 6,000. Yeah, so basically in 1 turn you can, you know, rack up 6,000 damage. Like, as I said, I'm holding, like, you know, I'm calculating the maximum threshold, 500. So correct me if I'm wrong. So you attack the first time, you know, it'll get 500 poison, 500 curse, 500 burn, which sums up to 1500. The second attack, again 1500. The third attack, 1500 again. The fourth attack, I'm also including that because it's also an attack, another 1500, which all sums up to 6000. So basically you can, and this is going to continue for 3 turns. So this is the only first turn. So in the first turn you can yeah, you can apply that amount of, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it is something like that, isn't it? Like you can apply this for 3 turns, so it's going to again happen in the next turn as well. So basically this damage, 6,000 into 3, 18,000 damage you can cause by using this one skill for 3 turns if you use the same servant to attack all the time. Interesting. And there's also like this thing which says that it applies a 50 to 100% increased poison damage debuff on all enemies for 3 turns. So that means that if I say that, okay, like the poison damage will be increased by 100%, then that would mean that no, I'm not going to cause 500 but 1000 damage in one attack. That's going to double the damage. So okay, interesting. Like that's how I'm interpreting this. I might be completely wrong though. If I'm wrong, correct me. So that's why I saw, you know, like in the servant demonstration, we saw like in the end we see like 1500 damage happening, which is easily, like, you know, using that skill you can easily do that. Interesting. Okay. All right, this is a very interesting skill. Like, I don't know how much you can use this, because as I said, that it's a very particular skill. Like only one enemy it'll trigger on, not enemy, sorry, one servant. So you have to use that servant only if you actually want to make use of this debuffs. So yeah, which is quite unlikely to happen, because obviously you will have 2 other enemies other than 2 other servants other than that servant. So yeah, but if you only use that character, you know, that one character, for example, as we saw in this demonstration, only Koyanskaya was the servant, then you can probably utilize this a lot more better, you know, this debuff thing that's going on here. All right, again, as I said, like I'm not using the usual website, so I might be mistaken about a few things, so correct me if I'm wrong. All right, that was the skills. Now the Noble Phantasm is an AoE Buster Noble Phantasm. It's called Thunder. Wait, it's called Tunguska 9 Drive. Okay, Tunguska 9 Drive. All right, it applies a 20% attack buff to self, which activates first. Deals 300 to 500% damage, scaling with enemy level. All right, deal 150 to 200% super effective damage against Earth attributes enemies. Okay. Removes offensive buffs from all enemies. Oh, it removes the offensive buffs. Okay. Applies a 20% buster resistance debuffs on all enemy. Okay, so basically it reduces the buster resistance on the enemies, and it applies a 20% attack buff to yourself. Okay, well, okay, so it's a good Noble Phantasm, isn't it? I feel like if you have the class advantage, like if fighting berserkers, you can pretty much use it to wipe out the whole enemies, all the enemies. So all right. Okay, I cannot see the overcharge effects here. As I said, I'm using a different site, so I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, so okay, like I have to say her skill seems pretty okay. Like it's nothing like game changing or game breaking, I feel like it's okay. It's a decent set of skills, and she can cause decent amount of damage. Her very unique skill that she has is the third one, which basically does so much, like curse damage, burn damage, and what else? Poison damage. Yeah, poison damage. Like that's quite a unique skill. The first skill is also useful quite a bit because, as I said, it actually charges your not charges but increases your buster by 30% and increases your NP gauge as well, your party's NP gauge by 30%. The only demerit is the critical star absorption rate goes down for one turn. That's I think that's quite fine. And it only applies to humanoid enemies, party members. That's a good skill. The third skill is also kind of good, I guess, like the extra debuffs that you can cause. The second skill is good, but only for specific allies. Like you need that unique trait in your allies if you want to get that extra 30% attack buff and 30% defense buff. Then it's very good. Otherwise, it's not that good, I guess. It's okay. It's an okay, like skill, but nothing that much. So you need that specific trait in your allies to to get the maximum out of that. So that's why I'm saying, like it's nothing game changing or game breaking. It is strong, but in specific instances only. So yeah. But like as they say, like like we like we don't care about like these type of things. Like most of us FGO players basically summon for characters because we like them. Like obviously we summon for characters who are broken or who are the meta as well, but like at least my my main like reason for summoning servants is because I personally like that character, personally like the design or whatever, or if that character is waifu, husband, do all that stuff. Because of that's the main reason. So I feel like everyone's going to summon for her because yeah, like her character design is fantastic, and this is Koyanskaya we're talking about. Okay, so yeah, that was my reaction to everything related to her. And yeah, now okay, as I said, like if I made any mistakes here, since I'm using a different site to check all these things, if I made any mistakes or misunderstood something, correct me down in the comment section. And yeah, so that was it. Now the question, as I said, will I summon for her or not? definitely if I have enough SKUs left. Like obviously my first priority will be Koyanskaya of Light, because obviously, you know, like Koyanskaya of Light is Koyanskaya, and at the same time she is also like, you know, one of the metas, you know, one of the game breaking servants. So obviously my priority will be on her. If she was not Koyanskaya and some other servants, I would have probably put my attention on this Koyanskaya, because, you know, as I said, like, you know, the first things that at least I look for is a character that I really want to summon for. Since both that character and this character both are Koyanskaya, you know, I'll definitely summon the the first Koyanskaya, because she is the most stronger one. I think so, at least. I think she's the most, not stronger, but in support sense, you know, in buffing your characters, she's the more broken one. She's like Skadi, only for busters, and Custodia, you know, Skadi and Custodia. She's someone like that. So obviously I'm going to put my main attention on her. If by any chance I have something left by the end of this year, and you know, maybe some extra SKUs if they give out for the New Year's, I'll probably try for this character as well. I would really love to, like, you know, summon her. So I really hope that I actually have something left by the end of the year, 2024, by the start of 2024. So yeah, so yeah, like she's also in my list now. Like I recently made a list where I talked about all the characters that I'll be summoning for. I'm quite excited about. She's also included in that list now, and I will have to be a lot careful, you know, in using my SKUs, especially in 2023, because I don't want to miss servants that I really want. So my god, they're just releasing one servant after the another, like all these good servants. Okay. Yeah, anyways, that was it. That was my reaction to Koyanskaya of Darkness. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, or if I made any mistakes or anything, you know, any misconceptions, correct me down in the comment section. And like I usually put out FGO videos like this every week, 1 or 2 times, and very soon I'm also going to upload my GSSR video, my first time actually spending money and breaking out of my F2P cage. So like, you know, like that'll happen within this day, obviously, like, you know, within the upcoming 24 hours. That video will also be up, so keep an eye out for that if you are interested as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next FGO video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.